the latest shooting, and then just the shooting at the grocery store. And then you have shootings at churches, and man, it's very tough question. But I feel like the root of the problem is that not just in the African American community, I'm talking all communities, because all communities have been impacted and will be impacted by the level of violence that we're seeing in our communities. In America, we have this thing like, we go out and vote. We keep saying we'll throw money at this, we'll throw money at that. But what we're not doing is taking back our communities from the ground, like the boots on the ground. Like we're not reaching across, not party lines, but communities. See, because when it's community to community, I'm not trying to get elected. You're not trying to get elected. We're trying to just come up with a resolution to a problem that impacts us both. Yeah, like I don't live on your street. You know, but your kid goes to school with my kid. Or like my kid, even if my kid doesn't go to the same school that if my kid sees that happen to your school, my kid's going to be afraid to go to school as well. We're placing too much, in my opinion, too much dependency on what our quote-unquote political leaders are going to dictate as the path that we should travel. I feel we have to, as a community, first within, have real conversation. Each community has to have a real conversation. How you get there? If I write that book, wow. You know, and I'm not just, I don't want to come off as just talking. I'm not. I've seen monies being thrown here and there. I've been on the front lines. I've heard the cries of people of all colors. I mean, this is like this pain is real, and I'll tell you that the tears from a black face, an Asian face, a white face, they're the same, man. It hurts. And sometimes we in communities, we feel that we isolate ourselves and think, well, no one cares. No, people care. But if we're not talking to each other, well, you don't know I care. And if I look at you and assume, because I haven't had that conversation with you, then we're just never going to have that like people care. But if we have that mindset, you don't care. I'm black, you're white, you're Asian, and we get that from TV. That's where we're getting it from. That's what's keeping it, fueling that fire. Because you know, like I know, when you saw that individual going to the Asian businesses, you felt that. You know, it doesn't matter about color. You feel it. But if we're not talking, if we put all these other barriers, and people make money off this, you know that, right? People make money off us. People make money exploiting our differences and keeping our commonalities apart. People make a lot of money off that. People have careers on that, and that's my opinion. Like I'm an independent. I think this is like sports. You know, what team you're on? Who's going to win? We're all losing. Man, that's a tough question. It's real deep, you know, and it's so layered. And I think the only way, people have to be allowed to express themselves, whether they're right or wrong. And the person that's listening has to be sincere in saying, I want to hear you. I don't have to agree with you, but I want to hear you. And then the person that's expressing has to have the trust to express. And that's a tough one. I'm being honest with you. That's a tough one. Ooh, if I could write a book with that answer, oh man, but that is a tough one.